training finished early. It must be a happy camp. Looking forward to a weekend after last weekend's result.
You can't beat an early finish. No, look, I think it was a good result on the weekend. But what's been great this week, there's a real focus to back that up and get another good performance. And, we realise the importance of these derbies. And, we're going to need a full tank again on Saturday. So, it's good that we've been worked hard, but, we're excited for the weekend.
Yeah, full tank on Saturday and more probably, because Cardiff are a very different side at home. They've had some good results, and you're probably aware that you might need an even better performance on Saturday.
Yeah, look, their home record is outstanding, and they play with real confidence there. So, we understand what's going to be asked of us, but that's the challenge that lies ahead of us, and we're excited about going up there and taking on a good Cardiff team.
Yeah, for the fans, we love the derbies, but it's just relentless now, isn't it? But it's good that the season's really picking up after what's been a stop-start season. The games are coming thick and fast.
Yeah, no, look, I think this derby period is great. It's some good competition. There's the importance of it, and everyone seems excited, and hopefully we get some good crowds, and these early afternoon kickoffs are great, and I think everyone's excited to give it a go on Saturday.
Yeah, and get a run of form going, and those playoffs, they're not out of reach.
No, look, there's still a lot of work to do, and that starts Saturday. I think as a region, we'd love to be in that mix of the top 8, and to do that, we need to get a run of results. And we've had 2 good results the last couple of weeks, and we want to keep improving that and adding to that.
Can I just ask you about James as well? It was a sad day when he announced his retirement last week. Sad for him, sad for yourself as well. I'm sure just the thought of not running out with him again is, it is pretty sad for you.
Look, I think for him, he's made the correct decision. Long-term health is the most important thing, and some of my proudest moments have come on the field with him, and I am going to miss that, and probably a realization after the game Saturday, knowing that he won't be able to experience that, and it's realizing how fortunate we are, and not taking these things for granted. It's the cruel side of rugby, these injuries, and I'm just glad he's in a position now where he can lead a quality of life, and I think as a family we're extremely proud of him, and it wouldn't have been an easy decision for him, and we're going to be there for him as best we can.
Yeah, he'll be there for you as well. I'm sure he's been one of your biggest supporters over the years, and will continue to be so.
No, look, I think one thing that we always had for each other was a high standard, and we didn't need to say much, but we expected the best. And I think what he had was the ability to turn up on a Saturday and give it his absolute all, and he set a standard for us as a squad, and I think we need to hold ourselves accountable to that standard, because he was a big part of this squad.
Diolch, John. That's all from me.
John, just one more on James before I move on from it. How good is it that he has the sort of, the business side of things to now throw himself into, now that obviously playing is finished?
I think, probably, as a rugby player, to have something to fall back on, is important. And, that's probably one thing that he's might not look it, but he's a smart little cookie. He might not act it either. But he's pretty switched on, and I'm sure, just like his rugby career, whatever he puts his mind to, he'll be a huge success of whatever he chooses to do. And the the cubby store he has. Hopefully he can put more effort into that and grow that over the coming months and years. And hopefully he becomes a millionaire and I can live off his back.
We wish him all the best as well, John. Just on yourself then, personally, where do you feel you're at in terms of, running into the end of the season? How are you feeling physically, form-wise? What are you feeling at the moment?
I feel I'm in a good spot. My body feels really good. I had a bit of time off after the Six Nations just to switch off and refresh. And since coming back into the region, I've loved every minute, and I'm excited for these derbies. And I want to do everything I possibly can to make sure that this region is competing at the end of the season for trophies. And I'm working hard, and I'm very happy at the moment. Just want to make sure that I can get a consistently high level of where I want to be on the field.
Yeah, and just lastly, you've obviously been involved in teams that have gone on, extremely good runs in terms of results. You're kind of going to need that at the end of the season now to make the playoffs. You're going to need that good run. In terms of backing up the performance you had on Saturday, what are some of the biggest challenges you have to deal with as a team? Is complacency up there with one of those things that you have to guard against, for example?
I think you do, but I think what's been great, the coaching staff here have highlighted areas that we can improve on, and make sure that we deliver standards that we've set and we've built up to through the year. It's probably a frustrating start to the season, but we've put ourselves in a position where pressure to perform does help as well, knowing that you have to get these victories and points. I think it's a mixture really of the playing group and the coaching staff not getting too far ahead of themselves, and I think we've got a good balance of that at the moment.
All right, cheers, John. Good luck on the weekend.
Thank you.
Hi, John. You have a few young Welsh players now coming through, such as you've got Sam Costello, Joe Robertson, Corey Baldwin. How do you see them progressing?
I think they've made huge strides this year. Costy played well on the weekend, and he's got a chance to do that. And Joe was a big threat with the ball in hand, and the way he came back from a bad knee injury a couple of years ago, and I think he put in a huge amount of work when he was in injured club, and he's reaping the benefits of that now, because physically he's in a place where he looks sharp. And obviously Corey had a bit of an injury mid-season, but he's back on the field now, and he scored a good try on Zebra. And I think what we're growing is a depth in the crop of young boys that are going to put this region in a good place for the future. Oh, well, for the now, really. You look at Tom Rogers, Ryan Combier. We've got exciting young prospects that are, setting a standard in training and on the field, and it's good for competition. So, I think at the moment, this healthy competition that we have is pushing each other to deliver high standards, and we understand that you've got to perform every week.
Yeah, absolutely. With all these young players that are coming through, do you sort of see it as your job as a more senior player within the squad to mentor them at all, or?
Yeah, look, I think it's a mix really, because everyone see things differently in training or watching games back or when you scout teams. I think it's, as a senior player, I like to think I set standards for myself. I know what I need to do to make sure that I'm ready for the weekend. And if they need anything, or you encourage and training, you're always there for them. And these boys are confident young lads, and if they want to chat about anything, they can. And I think it's great. It pushes you, it pushes the senior players, and you realize how young they are, some of these boys, yeah, no, it's great. The environment here at the moment, the competition's good, the standards of training is great, and you can't ask for more from these boys.
Thank you. All the best, Saturday.
Thank you.
Cwbl yn Gymraeg, Dav, please.
John, just cwpl yn Gymraeg. Awyrgylch yn dda yn y garfan, edrych mlaen i fynd i warem har Gararfe, dydd Sadwrn?
Oedd y cyfraniad y nos Sadwrn, o'n i ddyn da. Oedd y performer, o'n i'n eitha hapus y ffordd o'n i wedi performi. Ac mae rhaid ni'n siŵr bod i adeiladu arno hwnna nawr. Mae rhaid ni'n gwybod y cryfder mae Caerdydd yn chwarae'n gatre, ond ni wedi cael wythnos eitha dda yn ymarfer, ac mae ni'n mynd lan i Caerdydd nawr gyda llawer o confidence, ond mae rhaid ni'n siŵr bod ni'n gweithio ar bethau oedd ddim yn eitha dda ar y dydd nos Sadwrn i mynd ymlaen i cael y canlyniad ni'n eisiau.
Ie, i gael y canlyniad y flaen torfawr fyd, y gêm, y gig gyntaf, prynawn dydd Sadwrn fyd, bydd yn achlysur da i chi ware yn yn y beth chi moyn wneud fel chwaraewyr chwarae o flaen torfawr fel yna.
Ie, yn wedig ar ôl y cwpl o blynyddoedd diwethaf, y chwarae tu ôl dros y cae, achos y torfau mawr, dyna pam ti'n chwarae y gêm, ac bydd yn neis i cael gêm prynawn dydd Sadwrn, ac a gweld pawb mas na, ac bydd yn siŵr yn achlysur dda, ond mae rhaid ni'n siŵr bod ni'n canolbwyntio ar y perfformiad ac i cael y canlyniad. So, mae boys yn edrych mlaen i cael wythnos da, ac mae fe'n amser i fynd nawr prynawn dydd Sadwrn.
Ie, prynawn dydd Sadwrn Caerdydd, gêm ddarbi arall. Mae lot o gêm ddarbi i ddod dros y mis nesaf. Os ewch chi ar rediad bach da, os gallwch chi lwyddo i, wel, a falle ennill pob un o'n nhw, byddwch chi'n dringo'r tabl a rhywbeth i wared ych chi diwedd y tymor.
Ie, mae pawb yn yn gwybod y pwysigrwydd ar y gemau sy'n dod. Mae 3 gêm ar ôl yn y darbys, ar ôl yn erbyn Caerdydd, ond son i'n edrych yn ahead o y gêm yn erbyn Caerdydd, achos maen nhw'n tîm dda iawn, bod nhw'n chwarae gatre, ac mae rhaid ni'n siŵr bod ni'n troi lan dydd Sadwrn ac i cael perfformiad dda i heiddi cael y canlyniad.
Jyst yn ola, John, James di ymddeol o rygbi newyddion yn dod wythnos diwetha. Nes ti joio wared y fe? Drwy gydol i yrfa yn rhywbeth arbennig i'r ddoi frawd, siwr o fod?
Ie, look, amser i gorau gyrfa fi sydd wedi bod gyda fe ar y cae, ac oedd nos Sadwrn ar ôl cael canlyniad dda, oedd e jyst wedi synno fi bydd e ddim gallu teimlo hwnna eto, ac mae pwysigrwydd i ni'n wedi dweud i bawb i appreciate fe, achos mae ni'n mor lwcus i wneud hyn ar rhan ni, ac mae fe'n gallu cael ei tynnu bant o chi yn go iawn. So, mae fe wedi wneud y penderfyniad am ei iechyd ac mae teulu ni, a mae pawb fan hyn hefyd, mae ni'n mor brawd beth wedi wneud ar y cae, ond y pwysica thing yw mae pawb beth oedd e bant o cael hefyd, oedd e mor pwysig i'r Scarlets, ac bydd e'n a big loss, really sure.